Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. If you're new to the channel, welcome. This read is going to be for Pisces. Pisces, I'm seeing that the true spirit of self is seeking security in your style. You may be seeing spirit animals. I am seeing that spirit animals are trying to send you a message as well. So you may be seeing certain animals out in nature. They are your spiritual relatives, if you will, trying to send you a message. I'm seeing that it has to do with your style, and for the cycle of this read, it being focused on how you take care of yourself, your fitness, you working out and stuff like that. I'm also seeing the Midwest is somehow involved in this. So you live in the United States, it has to do with the Midwest, the way that you work out, take care of yourself, and at the center of what you're seeking security in as far as your spiritual true self. It has to do with your style and your spirit animal sending you a message. I am seeing some influence by the way of the northern wind, where the soul has been putting you on a journey, teaching you lessons about partnership by the way of the northern wind. Something that has to do with your parents' home, the relationships that you may have with your family, how often you visit, how often they bring your energy into their home. Do you know what I mean? And so on and so forth. And that's the lesson, that the reality check, if you will, that your family, your parents, just as often as you bring them, just as often as you come into their home, they bring your energy into their home, or so on and so forth. So as far as the eastern wind, your soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about perception, how you feel, what you think about having a baby or having children. And it may have even been something that was discussed or talked about on the radio, and that is the intrigue of the conversation that has been influencing the cycle of this read. Okay, if you're not familiar with how it is that I do my reads, I do them based on time that has been offered or is available to me for me to be able to share the message with you. So thank you and God source for me being able to share this message. The time that was offered to me is the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is representing some type of competition, competitive nature, feeling like you have to defend yourself against others who have obviously surrendered and are in fear of what you may possibly do. Okay? In this energy, I'm seeing you as dreamy, whimsical, heavenly, and aware of what's going on. So this could represent maybe someone trying to come at you in a dream state. I did experience something like that, and thank you, because I was aware. So then the energy that I see you in for the cycle of the read is the Five of Rods. This Five of Rods is representing some type of conflict that's going on with you. So in this energy, you're being received as theatrical, maybe even dramatic, also a little bit spicy, okay? So, the energy that I see you in for the cycle of this reading, your past position, is the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups representing that theatrical feature of like you having a great imagination, or you even having access to a great imagination, because we are limitless beings when it comes to all the things that we can think, or all of the experiences that we can have in God's world, yeah? So what I'm seeing is there's either a lot of imagination or a bunch of different options for you to choose from in the past, okay? And in this energy, you chose what you chose. And it wasn't tiring to you. And it remained like you were received in this energy as uncorrupted and not tired. So you didn't exhaust your options, is what I'm seeing, of what your style could be. So then I see you in this King of Pentacles, that you were in this King of Pentacles energy. King of Pentacles energy representing financial abundance and stability. Someone who got it like that and also has more than enough to share. Okay, this could be a male or a female. The gender is not specific. It really is depending on the energetic resource within your bloodline that made its way to you divinely. Okay, so take it as it resonates. In this energy, you were received as charming, witty, clever, humorous, and cunning. Okay. Then I see that you were in the Two of Pentacles energy. You were contemplating something, like I said, by the way of that eastern wind, where the soul is putting you on that journey, the experience that you were in, where you were probably sitting in the car, or you were overhearing someone's conversation, something about the radio, what you were listening to that really sparked your sense of true self to begin questioning and thinking and pondering what your perception is in regard to having a baby. I am seeing that this is a new perception and a new idea or a new thought process that had been presented to you maybe as early as March, or something is going to begin in March. You may be making plans to. That is the season of the Orthodox, Easter and all of that. So this kind of contemplation, or when you were introduced to, that kind of idea, I'm seeing that you were maybe a little bit worried, maybe even a little bit disturbed about what it means to have a child. Maybe you even have considered that wasn't your style. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Though I'm also seeing that you're looking at it from a magical perspective as well. Like you see the glory, you see the amazingness, you see, like I said, the magic that is involved in having a baby, though also at the same time what you are challenged with by the way of your perception is the disturbing things about having children, becoming an adult, pretty much life on earth. And Spirit is saying that that's normal, okay? So then towards the end of the cycle of this read, I do see that you were in the High Priestess energy, where you were led by your intuition to make a sound decision. And I'm seeing that it was a common decision and it wasn't hostile, and you weren't received as warlike or antagonistic in your decision making. So good for you. Okay. So The emotions and specific messages that are associated with the cycle of this read are divine timing. Divine timing regarding the way the information is delivered to you, the things that are offered to you in your reality for you to have power over or the ability to make a decision about, versus the things that are outside of your control, okay? As well as the way that other people interact with you. And I did say about, like how information is delivered to you and all of that kind of stuff. So divine timing, feeling joyous, feeling at ease, finding joy in life, finding ease in life, feeling alive, maybe even feeling frisky, because you gotta get a little bit frisky to have a baby, you know what I'm saying? Giving grace to yourself and others, and also the experience of living in grace, because we all need it. Someone is thinking about you, or this is you thinking about someone. It says thinking about you. Not feeling alone, not feeling uncertain, and not feeling terrified, okay? So as far as your future, I'm going to just say it like I saw it, and then we can go from there. I'm seeing that because you made the decision that you made intuitively during the cycle of that read, you are not contracted to the devil. Okay? And if you did not make that decision, you would have been contracted to the devil with the Seven of Swords, which would have meant that you were hiding something or lying about something. And then also you would have been depressed, like stuck in depression, like haunted with depression and a lie, if you did not make the decision that you made during the cycle of that read. Okay? However, because you went about things the way that you did go about them, you're going to be in this Knight of Pentacles energy. Knight of Pentacles representing someone that is ambitious, ready to go on financial ventures, maybe working a new job or something like that, okay? I am seeing you in this energy as not explosive, and maybe a little bit emotional about, the realization that Spirit stepped in for you to help steer you in a better direction where it could have, been something else, okay? So all of those feelings of being terrified, uncertain, or alone are diminished because you made the decision that you made during the cycle of this read and started out in the Knight of Pentacles energy. Then I see you in this Page of Rods energy, where an announcement was made, or you made an announcement. Like I said, feeling alive, and not weird. That's how you were received whenever you made this announcement, probably about your new job. So whatever your new job is, you're excited about it. It makes you feel lively. you may even be someone that talks on public radio, and you were discussing your opinion on how you feel about having children. Okay? Or this new job may be in the Midwest. That could also be a part of it as well. Though, like I said, your energy for the cycle of the read was that conflict of having options, you know, being in that King of Pentacles energy, worrying about having a baby and what you were hearing in conversation in the context and all of that by the way of the Eastern Wind. Something about how often your parents are bringing your energy into their home, how often you visit them, and at the end of that cycle, you being in the High Priestess energy. So whatever the conflict was, it was resolved. So an announcement is coming in about a resolution, you know, about something good in regard to you being live or lively. Okay? So then I see you in this hermit mode where you are independently doing things that are associated and specifically focused on expressing yourself by the way of your talents and skills. I am seeing that you're being received as talented, skillful, also delicate and dainty. So that time that you are by yourself and you're doing things independently, you may be an independent artist, or like I said, what is it called? Podcaster or something like that. Okay? And that's what I'm seeing. Like whatever talent it is that you have, you independently just focus on that, you know, and it's a good time for you. So then I'm seeing you in this Knight of Swords energy. I'm seeing that you might be on the younger side, though I'm seeing that you may just be doing new things now. In the future, you're going to be doing new things, because you were in the King of Pentacles energy and then in the High Priest energy, so you may be older. So I do see you in this Knight of Swords energy where you are being received as hardworking. This is also, all the knights are ambitious, though they may not be completely mature in the knowledge of whatever pathway it is that they're going in. So that's why they're so ambitious, because they're willing and able and ready to show up and learn as they go. Okay? So in this Knight of Rods energy, you are being received, or going to be received, because this is a future card, as diligent, busy, and realistic. So people can connect with you and the information that you have to share with them. Okay? And then the last card for the cycle of this read is that is your judgment. So, Pisces, I'm seeing that you do get a new beginning. And no matter what your perspective or perception was that was disturbing about having children, I think that the refreshing perspective that you may have gotten is the fact that you're alive, you know? And that was a magical thing, and that was divine timing, and so on and so forth. Okay? And even if the option to not have children or whatever the situation was, also magical, because that is included in divine timing as well. So whatever decision you made, if you have a child now, if you don't have a child now, I'm seeing that you are in the energy of new beginnings, and you're ambitious about what is to come, and that is your judgment. So I'm seeing you in this energy as not haunted. Congratulations. And I say congratulations because that northern wind of how often your parents bring your energy into their home and you being there with them to balance that energetic cycle out, it has been influenced by Jupiter. And Jupiter goes through an orbital cycle every 11 years, and that cycle is also influenced by Mercury. So Mercury goes through its orbital cycle every 88 days, which is about 3 months. So this energy has influenced the purity and wisdom of going deep within and healing whatever insecurities or disturbances that may have been haunting your bloodline, like loneliness or the spirit of uncertainty or the spirit of terror, because they're real things. I'm sure that you're familiar. However, I am seeing, like I said, that whatever that bondage was had been broken by the grace of God and healed for you. Okay? So, that's your judgment. And Jupiter and Mercury are now linked in. And Jupiter has to do with growth and prosperity and manifestation. So for your bloodline, for your children, if you do choose to have them, for your family, for anyone that is connected to you, they no longer have to endure hauntings of the spirit of terror or uncertainty or feelings of loneliness. Why? Because you went through it, you overcame it, your bonds have been broken by the way of the strength that you were endowed with to be able to overcome those challenges. Okay, let's see if we can pull an angel card to close out this reading. Ooh. And the angel card that we have is recovery. Okay? I find it interesting because this card that says unlikely is the one that went with all of the cards that were showing that was a curse on you. You know, like something, someone, maybe even evil itself, was trying to curse you with these altogether. And just the same way that when I was doing the read, these cards fell out, though they didn't place on here. So it was like, do you get what I'm saying? Like something was haunting your bloodline so that you could inherit this curse. And the angels was coming in and being like, unlikely. You get what I'm saying? And it all happened in divine timing. So I say, consider yourself very grateful and lucky that someone was thinking about you. Give grace to yourself and give grace to others. Now you can breathe a little bit easier and enjoy your life, because it's all happening in divine timing. And your justice or judgment, is recovery. So to you Pisces, I'm sending love and light and healing energy, and I'm glad to bring you the exciting and amazing good news. And I will see you all next time.